All right, guys. So today is going to be another big day. Just like last week, you learned a really slick addition method. Today, we're going to start taking steps towards learning a really slick subtraction method. So we don't have to use that number line anymore, okay? So just like addition, it's going to work the same way. We're going to try to show you how this method works. Just not that it works, because it will work every single time once you figure it out. And it's just going to make it so you have to show a lot less work, okay? So make sure you're listening. Pause if you have questions. Jump on office hours if you have questions. And again, this is something that all of your parents can help you with, okay? So let's jump into it. Subtraction. All right. I'm feeling excited today. So, Tuesday, building blocks, that was a new one. You guys have to fill in these blank parts, so make sure you're reading through that, like blank equals 32 plus 100, or blank plus 28 equals 128, okay? Tell us what time it is. This one, we're bringing fractions back. Don't want you guys to be forgetting that skill, so make sure you're doing both of these parts. It says partition and label the shape to show 4 equal parts. So both of them, partition it into 4 parts and then label. And remember, you're labeling each one to show that each one is 1/4. Okay, you've seen this slide before. You guys should be good to go on it, okay? Then you're going to be doing some rounding to the nearest 10. You guys have been doing a great job with that. Some quick addition, quick subtraction, and now we're getting into it. Excuse me. Okay, so if you'll notice, this is called expand and trade subtraction. So I want you to look right in here. Basically, the way we're going to start is we're going to start kind of like with addition, where we were going with expanded form. We're going to show that with subtraction, okay? So let's take a look. I've got 2 things because I'm going to show you a bunch of different ways, okay? So if you look, our main problem here is 56 minus 28. Okay, 56 minus 28. Now, the first thing that you have to look at every single time is you have to look at your ones column. Okay, and do you see this green arrow right here that I put on there? Oop, make it look like an arrow. That arrow is so important because you can't work your way up that line. You have to think 6, okay? So start with 6 fingers. Can you take away 8? No, you can't take 8 away from the 6 fingers that you have. And you can't work the opposite. You can't all of a sudden say 8 minus 6. It just doesn't work that way, okay? So if we can't do 6 minus 8, I'm going to jump over here and I'm going to show you what that's going to look like with these base 10, okay? So now with the base 10 blocks, I'm going to grab a red. You'll notice I just showed 56 with 5 10s, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then 6 1s, okay? But I want to see, what do you think is going to happen? Because we already said I can't take 8 away from these 6 that I have. You just can't do it, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade this 10. I'm going to get rid of it. Actually, and I'm going to trade it and bring it over to the 1s. So if I were to trade that 10, how many 1s would I get? Okay, hopefully you said 10. If you said 10, that's exactly right. So I'm going to add 10 1s. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I just traded this 10 for 10 1s. Okay, so let me show you what that looks like over here. I traded, and now I don't have 5 10s. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 10s. Okay, so I don't have 5 anymore because I traded. Okay, I have 4 10s now. And remember, I don't have 6 1s anymore. I have 6 plus these 10s. So I don't have 6 10s anymore. What's 6 and 10 more? That's 16. So let me show you what that looks like. I have 16. Okay, so now I can take 8 away from that 16. I'm going to do it like this. Whoop, there was 4. and there was 4. So those 4 and those 4, that took away 8. I have 6, 7, 8, and I know 16 minus 8 is 8. Okay, and now I can take 2 10s from these 4 10s. That's going to leave me with 2 10s. 4 minus 2 is 2. So see, all we're doing is we're still working in our 10s and 1s column. So that's 16 minus 8 is 8. 4 minus 2 is 2. Now let's show you what it looks like with this expand and trade, okay? So kind of the same thing. I have 50, and I can't do 6 minus 8. Remember, a good way to test that is show 6 fingers. Can you take away 8? No. So if you do, you have to trade. So I'm going to take 10 away, which is going to leave me with 40, which is the same as these 4 10s that I had over here, okay? And then remember, I'm trading those 10s into 1s, and it's always going to be 10, so it's not 16 anymore. 10 plus 6 is, or sorry, it's not 6, it's 16. And then same thing, 16 minus 8 is 8. Whoops, that's a tricky 8. There we go. 40 minus 20 is 20. 20 plus 8 is 28. When I made that problem, I did not know it was going to be a double, okay? All right, let's look at this one again. Let's see what we have. So we have 35 minus 16. So again, I cannot have 5 and take 6 away. I just can't do it, okay? So again, I have 3 10s. I'm coming over here to this base 10 blocks. We're going to show it here first. I have 3 10s and 5 1s. So who can remember if I have 5 1s, can I take 6 away? I can't, okay? So I'm going to get rid of this 10, and I'm going to trade it for how many 1s? 10, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so again, because I traded that 10 for 10 1s, I don't have 3 10s anymore. I only have 2 10s. Okay, and I don't have just 5 1s anymore. I have 10 and 5, which is 15. Okay, so now 15 minus 6, that's going to be 9. Okay, and then 2 minus 1 is 1. So 35 minus 16 is 19. Okay, now here's a mistake that a lot of you are going to make, and I've actually even seen this in the classroom. Remember we talked about this, that 15 or 5 minus 6 you can't do? So a lot of times what kids try to do is they try to just flip it, and they try to say, well, I can't do 5 minus 6, but I can do 6 minus 5, and 6 minus 5 is 1. But look at the ones place over here on our actual answer. Our ones place is a 9. Okay, so you cannot flip your ones around. You have to work top to bottom, and you have to make sure your larger number's on top. Okay, so now let's show it over here with this expand and trade. This might help you too. Okay, we're showing it both ways just because some things might make sense to certain kids. Okay, so 30 minus 10, 5 minus 6. Can't do 5 minus 6. So again, I'm going to trade one of these 10s. Okay, so now I'm going to just have 20 left. And remember, just like over here, how I was trading those 10s, it's going to go for 10 1s, which is going to leave me with 15 1s. So we're just trading that 10 into 10 1s. Okay, 15 minus 6 is 9. 20 minus 10 is 10. 10 plus 9 is, dun, da, 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 19. Okay, hopefully you're sticking with me. Maybe pause, do a quick stretch break, rest your brain for a second because this is brand new. Okay, all right, let's look at this next one. Okay, 63 minus 39. Okay, so let's look. Hold up 3 fingers. Can you take 9 away? No, you cannot without getting into negative numbers, okay? So look, I've got my 10s and my 1s over here. So who can remember what my first step is going to be? Okay, again, I can't take my 9 away from 3. So hopefully you said you're going to trade one of these 10s for 10 1s. Okay, let me grab my yellow. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember, you're always bringing 10 over. Okay, so I don't have 6 10s anymore. I have 5 10s because I traded that one. And I don't have 3 1s anymore. I added 10 to that. So that means I have 13 ones. If you counted these ones over here, it would give you 13. Okay, so 13 minus 9. I'm going to count up. So 1 more is 10 and 3. So that's 4. 13 minus 9 is 4. 5 minus 3 is 2. My answer is 24. 63 minus 39 is 24. Isn't that easier than putting it on a number line? I mean, that's works. You can jump 1. That gets you to 40. Jump 20. That gets you to 60 and jump 3 more. And then 20 plus 3 plus 1 gets you to 24. Okay, so it still works. All right, let's show it with this expand and trade. Okay, so I don't have 60. Remember, I'm trading one of those 10s over. So that means I'm going to just have 50 left. Okay, and then because I'm trading, I don't have 3. I have 3 and 10 more, which is 13. 13 minus 9 is 4. Okay, 50 minus 30 is 20. And 20 plus 4 is 24. Okay, that's your answer. Now, when you go to do these slides on your own, okay, one of these sides, either expand and trade or showing it with base 10 blocks, one of those ways is going to make a little bit more sense. Okay, so you can spend more time showing your work in one of those ways. I just wanted to kind of just cover all of our bases with how we're showing this, okay? So let's look. Okay, here we go. We've got another one. 54 minus 36. So remember, we have to work from our top to the bottom. You cannot do 6 minus 4. It will not work. Okay, so show 4 fingers. Can you take 6 away? No, you cannot. You can't have 4 1s and take 6 away. So what do? Think it through. Take this 10 and we're going to trade it for 10 1s. So I'm going to show those 10 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now I'm going to have to come back and show my work on those trades. So I took one of those 10s away, and so that leaves me with 4, and I traded it for 10 1s. So 10 and 4 is going to have 14. Now 14 minus 6 is going to be, hopefully you said 8. 4 minus 3 is 1. So 54 minus 36 is 18. Some of you guys can do that number line in your head. Check to see if that's right even on a number line, okay? So now let's show it with our expand and trade. All right? So I can't do 4 minus 6. I can't have 4 and take 6 away. So I'm going to take 10 away. Okay? I'm going to take 10 away. That's going to leave me with 40. And I'm trading it for 10 over here to my 1, so I'm not going to have 4 anymore. I'm going to have 14. Okay, 14 minus 6 is 8. 40 minus 30 is 10. Guess what 10 plus 8 is? 18. Okay? And it looks like we made it. Okay, I know that this is brand new. I know that it's tricky. Okay? Do your best. Use those office hours. Ask your parents. Your parents are going to really be able to show you this part, okay? This is going to look really familiar to them. These 10s and 1s are just kind of showing how it works. If over here this expand and trade is not making sense to you, set it aside and maybe just focus on this base 10 block side. Or if this base 10 block side isn't really making sense and this one is, go for it, okay? But eventually, we're going to get to where we're just doing our subtraction using this part, okay? That's the traditional subtraction method. All right, you guys are going to be doing a great job. I can't wait to see what you guys do. Ask questions. This is brand new, and I've never had to do this from a long ways away where I can't actually be there to help you. So Miss Strampy and I are both here. Use those office hours if you need them, okay? All right, good luck, guys.